Yeah, that's a deadlift platform I just built yesterday. Um, Yesterday being Sunday, April 19th. Today is now Monday, April 20th. And this video is taking place on Tuesday, April 14th, which was last week. So that just goes to show you how messed up I am right now when it comes to my videos and YouTube. But that being said, I am making a video on the deadlift platform, how I built it, what inspired me to do it, and how it came out. And I'll have some test videos of me pulling some weight on it just to show you guys how it works and all that good stuff. So stay tuned for that. Got some good stuff coming. I told you guys I'd be doing some more for this channel. I did take a 2-week hiatus or a 2-week break. I don't know, I just kind of got burnt out when it came to weightlifting, just trying to juggle stuff with my job and just making sure everything is prepared and making sure we have groceries and stuff like that. I've just been running around a lot, and I just kind of had to back off of one thing, and that one thing was lifting. So I don't know, I'm still into this, guys. I don't think I'm running away from it, but I just need some time off, let my body recover, because I've been doing a lot of physical work on my job too, so gotta keep that in mind. So between that and lifting, it does take a toll at times. I don't feel like I can walk straight sometimes, but after taking a break, your body kind of realigns itself. I will be doing some more mobility work and some light cardio work on my off days, just to try to slim down a little bit. I feel like I'm getting kind of away from myself, let's just say that, ever since I took this little break. But that being said, going into this video here, it is a deload, so it was 10% off of what I was last doing. So 360s on squat, 10% off of that was 325 or something like that. And I just went to 320. Moved very easily, no complaints with that at all. I notice when I watch my videos, I'm not very explosive with my weights. I just tend to feel it out, because mostly I'm trying to make sure I hit the proper depth and that I'm getting good range of motion. I don't want to throw my form out the window just to try to look very explosive. Of course, I can shoot this weight up, but I'd rather just like make sure I'm sinking down and I'm controlling the weight, rather than I just drop down and shoot up. You know what I mean? I feel like when you're controlling it a little bit more, I feel like that works your muscles better. Here's a little side view, some stuff I'm playing around with. I want to make this more entertaining for you guys instead of watching the same stuff all the time. And just see where I'm squatting to with my depth and my bar path a little bit. I did feel kind of awkward this day, because it was the first time I lift. It was my first time lifting back in a while, so everything just felt a little cold. But this gives you an idea of how deep I squat when I'm doing a majority of my videos. So and I thought this was pretty interesting too. You know, I'm trying to do more for the channel. I really am. I'm doing what I can right now while I have everything else going on. So just gonna implement some new stuff just to keep things entertaining for you guys as well. So here's overhead press. I finished at 155, I believe. I don't think I got past 155, but that's the last weight I was on. So my deload took me to 130. I wanted to just do 135 just so I could have 45-pound plates on there. But I know it's always best to follow the program strictly when it comes to certain things. I'm not saying not to do that all the time, but just trying to be consistent. You know, that's the biggest thing when it comes to your training: consistency. If you're not consistent, you lose your strength, you lose your form, you kind of lose your way in a bit. You know, when you fall off, you got to get back on that train and keep rolling with it. But that's not how it works out all the time. Life will throw you curveballs. It's just however you react to it is what really matters. So I take these deloads. I use these deloads to take the time to focus on my form. I was feeling kind of lightheaded this day with my overhead press. That's been a big issue for me. As you can see in my video where I did 150 for a 5x5 for the first time, the weight was flying that day. I felt 100%. I was listening to the right music. You know, that being said, you don't need music to lift crazy weights, but everything was just clicking that day, you know, and that was very rare for me. I'm not sure what it was. I know I've always been behind on sleep just due to my job and other things. And I don't know, that day everything was just hitting. But today, even at 1:30, I was struggling a little bit, which you'll see. And that's just due to my front rack position. I don't know what it is. Something I'm working on. I'm looking up videos about people that are experiencing the same thing that I experienced, which is dizziness or lightheadedness when overhead pressing. The weight's not heavy, but I feel like I'm gonna faint sometimes, you know. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's watching this that goes through this. So if you experience any of that, let me know. I'd like to hear your take on it or hear your experiences with that. Here's a deadlift for 1x5, 315. I use a traditional conventional grip here. I always try to do an alternated grip on this. I have been playing around with some sumo deadlifts, but I don't know. That's not my thing. I don't know. I can't really get into it at all. And my form was kind of funky here too. But remember, guys, I don't know what I just did right there. But remember, guys, like this was after a while back. It's no excuse, but I just wasn't feeling like myself yet. But starting either tomorrow or Tuesday, I'm going to be hitting it. I got more inspiration now that I built this deadlift platform. I'm going to be trying to renovate some stuff in the garage as well. And I just try to keep myself busy with little projects, you know, stuff around the house, stuff in the garage, yard work, whatever. If I'm not at work, I'm home. You know, only time I really leave the house now is only for groceries. And yeah, that's about it. You know, because if I can minimize my risks to catching this whole thing, that's what I'm all about. From what I hear, it sounds like it's one scary thing to go through, and that's not something I want to experience, and that's not something I want my family to experience either. So, you know, I take all the precautions I can. I got a little protocol every time we get back home. You know, you got to wipe down your keys, your phone, your wallet. You know, if you're coming out from being outside for a few hours, I'd go as far as to saying put your clothes into a trash bag. That's what I do with my job. When I come home, I go straight upstairs to my bathroom, put my clothes into a trash bag, spray it down with Lysol, and then close the bag up, hop in the shower, wipe down my keys, wallet, phone, and yeah, that's about it. But I'm rambling. Someone needs to tell me I do this all the time, and it's kind of the thing in a way. You know, doing the YouTube thing, it helps me track my thoughts at times, my memories. This is gonna sound really corny. It's almost like a journal, or if you even want to say a diary. You know, these video vlogs and stuff like that. My voiceovers at different times, I'm going through different things, and I sound completely different. You know, so I'm rambling right now, but hey, it's my channel. I'll do what I want. I really don't care. I know a lot of you guys are here for the workout, but these are just things I want to talk on every now and then. But yeah, these chin-ups here, another accessory work. But I was just doing bodyweight chin-ups just to feel my into it. I didn't want to throw any weight on this yet. Probably for the next few workouts, I'll just be doing bodyweight chin-ups until I feel like I'm ready to throw back on that 25-pound plate and then continue to work my way up. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I will have my deadlift platform build video coming up soon. I'm actually editing it right now. I just got to get this video out the way first. So until next time, guys, take care.